Welcome to RG classes, and today we will start the topic light. Today we will start the topic light. So for class 10, light one of the important topic, and there are many sections in light prism, total internal reflections, derivation related to prism, and again more magnifications. So first one, refraction at plane surface, that we are going to do today. Light, we understood light is a form of energy, presence of which produces vision. Now today's topic, that is the refraction of light. Refraction of light. Refraction of light. So let's start with our definition of refraction. Refraction. What is refraction? So to understand refraction, before refraction, we need to understand some things. That the refraction of light take place only at transparent surface. And whenever we have the two medium, only in that situation refraction will take place. And between the two mediums, so first of all we need to understand medium. So there is a question, sir, you must have a question, sir, light does not require any medium to travel, so why there is need to study medium? As light does not require any medium to travel, light can even travel in vacuum, so there is no need to understand medium. But there is need to understand medium because presence of medium will influence the speed of light, will influence the behavior of the light. That's why medium is one of the important factors. So medium, so through any surface if light can travel, that is said to be the medium. So if through air light can travel, air will be called medium. So if through water light can travel, water will be the medium. And if through glass light can travel, glass will be called medium. Generally three mediums we study. So these are the mediums. So that means from any surface, any surface through which light can travel is said to be medium. Now medium has been again categorized into the two medium, rarer medium and the denser medium. Rarer and denser. So whenever we study refraction, we take the two medium together, a pair of medium is taken together, then only refraction is possible. If we don't have a pair of medium, so refraction is not possible. So between a pair of medium, suppose we have a one medium, one is the air and other is the water, and this is the surface separating the two medium. So now we need to understand rarer and denser medium. So which one will be called the rarer and which one will call the denser? So between a pair of medium, and understand properly, between a pair of medium, the medium in which molecules are packed less closely to each other. That means in air, obviously in air, in this pair of medium, in air the molecules are packed less closely to each other in comparison to the water. So whenever a pair of medium is taken together, so between that pair of medium, the medium in which molecules are packed less closely than the other is said to be the rarer, and the other is said to be denser. And keep one thing also in mind, that the none of the medium is permanently rarer and the permanently denser. So it will completely depend upon the pair that we have taken. That pair will decide which one will be the rarer and which one will be the denser. So none of the medium is permanently rare, none of the medium is permanently denser. It will completely decided the pair that we have taken. So here air has the less, molecules are less closely packed, so it is called rarer. And in water molecules are more closely packed than water, so it is called denser. So rarer and denser you understood, simply means classify, simply means think that means in medium which molecules are less closely packed will be rarer, and if the less less closely packed rarer, and the more closely packed that will be the denser. So again I am taking one more medium. So we have the other medium, that is the water and glass. So between this pair of medium, if we compare this pair of medium, in water molecules are less closely packed, and in glass molecules are more closely packed. That means we can say water will be the rarer medium and glass will be the denser medium. So hold on for a second. In this situation water was the denser medium, and in this pair water is the rarer medium. So we understood clearly at this time that the none of medium is permanently rarer or denser. It completely depend upon the pair that we have taken. So rarer and denser understood properly. I hope you have understood. Now coming to the refraction. Whenever a pair, so in order to do refraction, in order to study refractions, so what are the conditions required to refraction for refraction to take place? So there are two conditions. First one, we have a transparent medium, and we have a pair of medium. That means, and light must enter from one medium to another medium. So if this happen, only there will be the refractions. Okay. Whenever light enter from a medium to the other medium, suppose from this medium, this one is the air and this one is water, whatever the medium we can take. So if light enter from a medium to the other medium, light bends. What do light do? Light bends. Now we are drawing normal. Whenever we take incident or reflected or refracted, normal is drawn. So whenever light enter from a medium to the other medium, so light bends, and this bending of light is said to be the refraction. Okay. So if we need to give definition, what will be the definition of the refractions? So bending in the path of light only means what we have studied, that will be right in definition. So no hi-fi definition, nothing more advanced method. So understand the things properly, understand the topic properly, and then write the definition by yourself. You can write. So bending in the path of light, light is kya jayega? Being bent. So bending in the path of light when it enters from one medium to the other medium is said to be the refraction of light. So that is the refraction. We understood refraction. So refraction, bending in path of light, bending in path of light when it enters from one medium to another, that is called refraction. Second question, sir, what is the cause of refraction? Obviously, cause of refraction, that we need to understand. So what is the cause of refractions? So whenever light enters, light does not require any medium to travel. So whenever light enters from one particular medium to the another particular medium, due to difference in the molecular pattern of the two medium, speed of light suddenly changes. And to compensate that change in speed of light bends. This is like whatever I'm giving an example that always I give. You are riding a bicycle at a speed of 80 km/h, and suppose by any fault your speed get reduced, tire get burst, and your speed get reduced to the 20 km/h. So there is sudden change in speed, and because of that you will start moving in a zigzag pattern. So why you have started moving in a zigzag pattern means suppose you are a good rider, your bike is in excellent condition, and even after that when the speed, there was the difference in speed, you started moving in a zigzag pattern, and that zigzag pattern that you have started moving in due to your change in speed. So same thing will happen to the light. Whenever light enter from one particular medium to the other medium, due to sudden change in the speed of light suddenly changes. So due to the sudden change in the speed of light, and why speed of light changes? Due to change in the molecular pattern of the two medium, and to compensate that change in speed, light bends. So simply write your answer. So whenever light enters from one particular medium to the other medium, so there is sudden change in the speed of light, and to compensate that change in speed, light bends, causing refraction. Obviously. Now there are certain terms related to the refraction. First one, incident ray. Again one, refracted ray. Third one is normal. This one is normal. This one is angle of incidence, and this one is angle of refraction. These things are to be explained. So first one is incident ray. The ray of light that strike on a surface is said to be the incident ray. Second one, refracted ray. The ray of light that enter into the other medium is said to be the refracted ray. The normal. The imaginary perpendicular line drawn at the point of incidence is said to be the normal, And again, angle of incidence, angle between the normal and the incident ray. Keep in mind, angle between the normal and the incident ray is said to be the angle of incidence, and angle between the normal and the refracted ray is said to be the angle of refractions. So these are the terms that you know very well. Reflection, that also has the same terms. So these are the terms related to the refractions. Now laws of refraction. Now coming to the laws of refraction. So there are the two laws of refractions, and after that we will understood the condition when light enter from the rarer to denser, denser to rarer, strike normally. So after laws, so laws of refraction, there are the two laws of refraction. The first law, that is the common to the reflection. In reflection we have studied the law. So that is the common to the reflection, that the incident ray, this one is incident ray, refracted ray and normal to the point of incidence all lie on the same point on the same surface separating the two medium. First one, again I am repeating, incident ray, refracted ray and the normal to the point of incidence, normal to the point of incidence all lie on the same point on the same surface. So that is the first law. Hannah, I am writing it. Incident ray, refracted ray and normal to the point of incidence, to the point of incidence all lie on the same surface, on the same point on the same surface. That is the first law. And the second law, sine of angle of incidence, the ratio of, now I am taking the angle in term of the trigonometrical identities. If in term of trigonometrical identities terms are means we find the ratio of that terms, so that will give the second law. So second law states that the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction for a pair of medium is always constant. So that is the second law of the refraction, and the second law is also called Snell's law because it was proposed by the scientist Snell's law. It is also called. So first law, second law, the second law. So you can write it in language such as the second law of the refraction. Second law states that it means we can start from here. The ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction for a pair of medium. You must mention for a pair of medium because with change in pair of medium, condition will change, value will change. So ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction for a pair of medium is always constant. That means if there is for sine 30, for suppose if we have the angle of incidence is 30 degree, and for that we have a constant value, that is the 1.5. So if we increase the angle to the 45 degree, that value will remain constant. If we increase the angle to the 60 degree, in that case also the value will remain constant. That means this value will never change. So that is the second law of refractions. So the refraction, mediums and the terms related to refraction and the laws of refraction means today we understood this one, and in next video we will do the more terms because there is much more to do in refraction. In next video we will do the other topics, we will cover the other topics in refractions.